Greetings, YouTube. About, once every couple of weeks, I get a request just asking me, how did I get to the rating that I'm at now? How did I get so many champions? And so normally I respond, this is like in the Line message app. But then maybe once every couple of months, definitely not every month, I like to just do a, this is the state of the game, this is how I have gotten to where I am video. And so today is that video, and I've written down several questions that I'm going to answer in this video that hopefully will help you watching this, especially if you're a newer player and you're really growing your roster, because it can be really impressive to actually get a rating that's like 20,000 when you haven't had it, because of course you start out with like a 100 overall 1-star champion. And then when I know for me, when I got first to 100,000 rating in this game, I just thought I had made it. It was kind of like when I got to 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. I was like, man, I have made it. So now I don't know how to process 680,000 hero rating, or for that matter, 7,000 subscribers. It's truly an honor and amazing, and I'm just hopefully going to keep it going. So I was asked a number of questions, but the first is, how do you know which champions to prioritize? So I have pulled up my roster, and of course I'm showing you the top of the top right now. And I really believe, and I'm going to do a whole separate video series on this continually, but one of the secrets to not getting crazy burnt out in MCOC is realizing the fundamental fact that you only really need to concentrate on 16 champions. Now, why am I choosing that number 16? Well, we know that you need 5 champions, ideally once you get past, I think it's what, level 25 maybe? 5 champions that you can play at once. I call it your starting 5. Your all-star roster for questing. So you want to take the best 5 questing champions. And then you need 5 additional champions for Alliance War defense. And then, but that's 10 out of 16. And then you only need 3 additional ones for Alliance quest attack and Alliance War attack. So even though I have built up 327 heroes, really 311 of those 327 are basically just arena fodder most of the time. And this game can burn you out, because if you try to chase the ever-elusive Pokemon goal of catching them all, having all the champions in the game, you're always going to be one step behind the finish line, because of course they add at least 2 new champions every month into the game on average, and so you're never going to have all the champions. And what you got to remember is, even if a champion seems really cool like Proxima Midnight did, they may be, 1, really overhyped, and 2, not somebody that you would even need to use in certain situations over the champions you already have, such as in my case, I have a rank 4 5-star Star-Lord and still would use him in Labyrinth of Legends over Proxima Midnight, even if I had her awakened as a 5-star. So one of the things that I want to concentrate on is which champs to rank up for the arena. So 5 stars for me were not really shall I say, obtainable for a long time. So I started with my 3 stars. And my goal was to rank up every single 3-star to maximum rank. And it took a long time. But as you can see, I have over 100 3-stars all maxed out, because the 3-star arena is probably the easiest way to get units, because you can burn through the points super fast, especially because 3-star arena boosts are very, very easy to obtain in the game, and they can give you as many points in the arena as a 4-star champion, and yet the milestones are a lot less. So if you want to grow quickly with battle chips and also units, especially if you're saving up for one of the mega deals that every once in a while comes up, or even just the uncollected eventually unit deal that you know is going to be 4,250 units every month, you want to do the 3-star arena. Even if you've got a lot of 4 stars and a lot of 5 stars, the 3-star arena is the fastest, easiest arena in the game for milestone rewards. It's the easiest to obtain the infinite streak, and as long as you have champs that are at the max rank, you can do as many streaks as possible and not have to worry about playing champions that are 4,000 or 5,000 higher in PI, to where you'll just get absolutely wrecked. Now, my 4-star roster is also really fascinating, because I have all of the God tier champs except for Blade and Gwenpool, really. But I can't believe I used to have, I mean, Black Widow was my first rank 5, and if you know how long it takes to get tier 4 class catalysts, to get 3 of those things when you don't constantly get them from an alliance quest, it feels like it takes forever, because it does. But now I've got 4 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 25, 26, 27 rank 5 4-stars. That is pretty crazy. But I now that I have OG Vision ranked up, I'm really happy with that. And I still am happy that I have quite a few rank 4 4-stars that all have synergies that I use with them to build them up. And I still love me some Howard the Duck. Amazing PI. Still think Howard the Duck is all it's quacked up to be, if you know what I'm saying. And so I want to point out that 4-stars still have a lot of value. There's this myth out there that with 6 stars, now 4 stars have lost their value. If you have a God tier 4-star champ, they're still, in so many cases, better than most 5-star champs. And that's really important to remember when you're ranking up. It is much better, and this is probably the number one point I want you to get from watching this video. It is much better to rank 5 a duped 4-star champion with a high sig level than it is to rank 3 a 5-star champion that is not awakened, or in a lot of cases is barely awakened but doesn't have a high sig level. And so I get questions all the time. Should I boost up my unawakened 5-star Archangel, or should I rank 5 my awakened 4-star Iceman? Well, in my book, it's a no-brainer decision. You're going to do the Iceman every time. So in so many ways, you want to keep ranking up your 4-star champs before your 5-star champs. You also can rank up so many 4-star champs for the same amount of tier 1 alpha catalysts that you could with 5 stars. So keep that in mind. It's really about the arena, the 2, the 3, and the 4-star arena to build up the units and the battle chips, then take advantage of the 5-star deals, and then slowly but surely build up your 5-star roster. And I also just want to say, because you're concentrating on those 16 champions that you're trying to perfect, like right now, the only 2 champions I'm really missing in my dream lineup is to upgrade my Ghost Rider and my Stark Spidey from a 4 to a 5-star hero. But besides that, my lineup of Iceman, Star-Lord, Stark Spidey, Ghost Rider, and it kind of varies, but for the moment, I really like to switch out either Hyperion or Gwenpool. That's a dream lineup, and it's a lineup that you want to have a combination of high damage champs. Of course, Blade is the top. I think in my haste to give that lineup, I somehow didn't mention Blade. Blade is my top, but Stark, Spidey, and Star-Lord are incredible champs that have the class advantage, whereas Blade does not when you're going up against mutant champs. And then you want to have at least one double immune champion, so an Ultron, a Vision, or my personal preference, the triple immune champion of Iceman. And then on top of that, you want to have a second bleed immune champion that has some good regen, and that's why Ghost Rider is the #1 option in my book, especially with that Blade synergy. So this is one of those videos that I just like to put out every couple of months. Hopefully next time in 2 or 3 months when I put the next one out, I'll be at 700,000 rating. Not that rating means everything. It's kind of just a bragging thing like most of the dumb titles we're given in this game. But at the same time, it's nice to see how fast progression can occur. So thanks for watching. If you have a question about who to rank up, you can comment below or find me in the Line app. A lot of people have lately, and I think it's kind of cool that you've reached out. Again, I try to answer the mail as quickly as I can, but with so many classes to teach, and especially right now, finals week approaching, there's a lot of stuff to grade. So please be patient. I'll try to get back to you because I really do care about helping you love the same game that I love so much. And thanks again for watching YouTube. I always appreciate your support, and best of luck in everything in the game this week.